World. I was actually not going to do a scope today because I am going to be super busy. Thank you for all my replay viewers and followers. Remember, hi Lane. Remember, you can still give me hearts and you can still share this with your people. And I am, like I said, going to give you guys nice pretty views when we first start so I can keep the creepers away. But now that we gave you guys a nice view of our pool, that's actually my in-laws pool. I'm not making that much money from home yet, you guys. Maybe someday. Don't get the wrong idea. This is my in-laws place that we're at right now, but we get to benefit from that saltwater pool, and oh man, we cannot wait until it gets warm enough to jump into. Hey, Adelina! Hope you guys, yes, I mean, here, I'll show you it again. This is so amazing. My kids learned how to swim last summer because they spent hours in the pool every day. We are so blessed to have such amazing in-laws who let us crash at their place. But, okay, so the biggest thing that I've gotten lately when I've finally explained to people what it is that I do is they want to know, even my contributors, they're like, well, how do you make money blogging? How is that even a thing? You know, even people who understand blogging wonder how on earth you make money blogging. And so I thought, you know, this would be a really good idea to actually explain how you make money blogging, especially because when I started to explain it to somebody the other day, I was like, there are so many different ways to make money blogging. And so I just want to break that down today. There's 3 ways that I know of. Well, 4 ways, actually. Well, let's go along and we'll count how many that there are. As you come in, if you want me to give you a shout out, put your name in the box, especially if I haven't seen you before. Anyway, so how do you make money blogging? So how I have made money blogging, how I make virtually all of my money of blogging is through sponsored posts. So, but you can't just dive into sponsored posts either. So my blog journey, just a really quick recap of it, started 8 years ago. Hey Lisa, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Happy Saturday. So my journey was I started my blog 8 years ago when blogging just was starting to be a thing because I wanted to keep my parents updated on my daughter and all of our adventures in the Coast Guard because they were in Wyoming and we were in North Carolina. And then I didn't know what it was. I was like, this seems cool. And so I just started it. And then after I'd been blogging for a little bit, a friend sent me to a different person's blog. And I kind of like accumulated readers. One of them is a good dear friend of mine now. Actually, she just randomly found my blog and started reading it. Her name is Tracy. Her blog is From Tracy. And she's actually working from home full time now too, which is amazing. She's working with one of the different networks. Just got quoted in a prestigious article online. Like the place is prestigious. But anyways, if you want to go check out her blog, she's amazing. And now we're really super good Facebook friends. And she started reading my blog, and I started reading hers, just sharing stories about our life, like really basic nothing. Like we went to see the fireworks today, and here's some pictures, and oh man, I'm having a horrible week, and this is terrible, and then just getting, love and support from people all around the country, and it was an awesome thing. But then one day, a girl sent me to a blog, and she said, hey, this blog's really cool. It's called Muffin Tin Mama. You should totally check it out. They give like ideas for picky toddlers. And so I went to her site, and I went, wow, she's doing like a whole thing with blogging I never even thought about doing before. And so then she was doing a giveaway. And so then I started entering giveaways just for fun. And I was like, this is crazy. Hi, Julia. So I started entering giveaways and I was like, this is really cool. So then I became a giveaway enterer. I was just like, this is awesome. So then I was entering those giveaways. I noticed that they were doing a bunch of reviews along with the giveaways. And, being that smart person that I am, I added up that they were getting sent those items in order to do the reviews. So I actually have a blog post article that I did for Moms of Faith called Why Failure is a Good Thing. And so one of those big sites, or they were big at the time, since blogging was still just kind of in its infancy, they opened up for contributors, and I was super excited because they needed people to be on their review team. So I was super excited, and so I joined the review team, or I tried to join the review team, and I didn't get selected. And I was super bummed out because I wasn't good enough. And then I was like, shh, whatever, I can totally do as good as she's doing. I'm going to do this myself. And so then I started doing reviews and giveaways myself. Had no clue. Had one sweet, yes, you should. My number one thing about blogging is do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I'll deviate for just 1 second here because you said that. Right around the same time, me and a dear friend And if she watches this, you know I love you. Me and a dear friend, we're both blogging for fun, and we both applied to be contributors, and we both got denied. She was just like, oh, this isn't meant to be, and she quit. I was like, oh, I could totally do as good as you, and I just dove in and I did it. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I did a horrible job at first, but I learned as I went. Well, a few years ago, I hired her as my virtual assistant because she never did dive in, and I got to the point where I needed a team, and I was able to pay her to work for me while I was making in big bucks. Right. So just do it. I mean, who cares? Who cares if you mess up? I mean, honestly. And I was talking to somebody at the park, and she's like, I've been thinking about it, but I don't know. And I was like, what's the worst that happens? You put your thoughts out there, you make 35 bucks. Hey, if you make 35 bucks, that's 35 bucks you didn't have before. You know? Just do it. Just do it. And she's like, well, maybe people don't want to hear what I have to say. Then they won't read it. Okay? Is that the worst? That your mommy reads your blog? I mean, that's why I started my blog, was so my mommy would read it. And it's okay. And it's still super funny because I have thousands of visitors to my site, and I still get surprised when people tell me they actually read stuff. Because if people aren't commenting and interacting with it, I'm just like, I just feel like I'm putting this out to the inner space and nobody's hearing it. But, you know, but people are. People do. I had one guy, a guy of all things, write to me and tell me that his wife read my stuff and was really appreciated it and used it in her life. And I was like, I had no idea, you know? So just do it. There's no reason not to do it. So, reviews are a great place to get started. There was a camera one. That's super cool. Sorry, I get easily distracted. So, reviews are a great place to get started, and you can still get reviews lots of different places. If you do start to do reviews, please go back and watch my other scope about how to do a good review. Because when you hear a review, you're thinking Amazon, and that is not what your readers want, and that's not what the companies want. Don't do that. Please go watch that. Yes, and Adelina, she's awesome, and I've actually hired her to do some promotion stuff for me too. And she was with me in the beginning, and she's awesome. Her blog is amazing. I do have a Catch account. Yep, same handle as here, ConfidentFound. I have it all there. I also have my group on Facebook called So You Want to Be a Blogger. If you want to search for So You Want to Be a Blogger, I have everything there in resource, totally free. I basically started it because people kept coming up and asking me the same things, and I found myself saying stuff over and over and over and over and over again. And I was like, I'm going to start a Facebook group just so I can put it all down in one place, and when people want to know, I will just direct them there. So all of this is free. I'm actually doing this because I just brought on 5 girls onto my site to be contributors, and I have to train them. And they're all introverts, which I did my first training for them at Chick-fil-A when it was super crowded with like all of the kids there. And I noticed that some of them were being like super distracted, and I felt like it was getting overwhelming. So then when we got back, in our private group, I asked them to please all tell me what their personality types were. And it turns out they're all introverts. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because I'm an extrovert, so if I'm around crazy, I actually do better. But if they're around crazy, they're going to get distracted. So I told them, because they're all introverts and because we all have little kids, I was going to start training them through here instead. And I was like, well, that benefits the rest of you guys who want a bunch of training for free. So, works for me. Like I said, a lot of girls I know are monetizing this. I'm too busy to monetize. That's how, I mean, I'm so blessed, I should say. I'm so blessed right now that I have so much work that I'm having to turn down stuff. That's the point I'm at, you guys. I seriously am. I am having to turn down blog posts that pay me like over $100. I'm having to turn down because I'm so blessed with work right now. And yeah, that's the point that you can get to. If I mean, and I'll have to say, it's totally God. He has led everything, every little step. It's so cool. If you read my How to Work from Home at Real, Adelina, girl, you need to start applying to my Social Fabric shops. I don't think we've hardly ever worked together in my Social Fabric being a CL. Start applying to my shops. For reals. But if you want to read my whole work from home story about how I started out and I failed along the way, and finally God led me through failure to where I am now. And it's been, like I said, an 8-year process. I'm not one of those, you can hop in and make a bunch of money right away. That you know it's an online scam if they're telling you that. But I love it. I love blogging. I love my job. Now I actually have 3 different companies. Last year it was 4. I also talk about that in my work from home for real. Yeah, do, girl, apply. I want to work with you. But anyways, if you want to hear my whole work from home story, I mean, yeah, I tried direct sales and I failed. Direct sales is not a good fit for me. I know many people, it is amazing and wonderful. It's not a good fit for me. I've turned down many direct sales opportunities. Even now, people are like, you can sell stuff through your site. And I was like, well, you can, and people do, and that's wonderful. I love my direct sale mamas. I do. I've even actually interviewed a lot of them who are trying to build their teams on my blog. Direct sales is not for me. And that is one way. You can monetize your blog by selling stuff, and it's an amazing platform. If you sell anything, if you sell Jamboree, do nail tutorials and do makeup tutorials and bring people to your site. If you do oils, do all of the oil posts and stuff. I mean, Pinterest is really good for stuff. If you sell stuff, you need a blog. You need to be producing content because that is going to bring people to you from Pinterest, and you're going to get their sales. And you're going to have them sign up for you. So if you sell anything, you need a blog, and you need to start putting out that valuable content. And that's a great way to monetize. Yeah, every company needs a blog. Every direct sales girl needs a blog. Or you need to hook up with a blogger and then work out a mutual relationship and start contributing to her site if you're not willing to do like a ton of work. So that's the one way you can sell, is you can sell stuff. That's how you can make money. You can sell stuff, obviously. You can sell stuff to make money. I know bloggers who have Etsy shops, and they market their Etsy shops through their blogs. And one of my contributors that I just brought on, I'm going to strong arm her into opening an Etsy shop because she does the most amazing, beautiful word art. And she's actually the one who did my blog design, and she happens to be my sister-in-law. But she right now is not at the point where she feels like her art is worthy of being sold, which is totally crap, you guys. It is. It's beautiful. People would pay tons of money for it on Etsy. So what she's going to do is she's going to start giving it away for free as printables on my blog, build up a base, and then start selling it on Etsy. And she decided that she wanted to do that a lot better. So, selling stuff, number one way to make money. Number two way to make money that I don't do and I don't like so much is ads. And I don't have a single ad on my blog right now. Like as far as a sidebar ad, I'm not signed up with an ad network. I know people who are. Coupon bloggers make good money off of ads. And you can be a coupon blogger. And every time, you guys, if you download coupons, please try to go to a blogger's website and download, because they actually get money when you download coupons off their site. Yes, and it's really funny because I'm in marketing and I love marketing and I hate ads. And I'm going to tell you guys a super big secret. Please don't tell anybody. I'm only doing this because it's on Periscope. Do you guys want me to tell you a secret from the marketer? Give me hearts if you want me to tell you a secret, because otherwise I'm not going to tell you a secret. Okay. I'm in online marketing. I'm in content marketing, and I use ad blockers. Oh, I'm such a bad girl. I hate ads. AdBlock Plus is my favorite best friend. I know, it's so, and I feel guilty about it, you guys, because I'm in marketing and I use an ad blocker. But I do, and sometimes I'll disable it, because like I know YouTubers and stuff. The ad blockers, I use AdBlock for Firefox, and it's amazing. It makes my life so happy. Mine is just that. Don't feel guilty. Okay. Oh yeah, ads on blogs. I know. And I was, from the beginning, it's like, okay, why do I want AdSense that's super junky that pays me 2 cents, whereas if I kick that ad off my blog, I can get a blog post for $100 sponsored? Doesn't that make more sense for us? So ads are an option. They're just not one I've done. And I have friends who make good money through ads, and they swear by ads. I'm not in a single, I don't do ads. The few times I've done them, I've hated it. I've hated every second of it. So I don't do ads. So we did selling, ads. I will occasionally, like a company will reach out to me and say, hey, we'll give you $60 for you to put this pretty picture on your sidebar for 6 months. And I'll say, sure. Because those kind of ads I don't mind. If it's something that seems pretty, like if it's a pretty makeup company or pretty dressed, those kind of ads I'm fine with. But if it's like flashing in your face, spam, blah, 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 gross. No, nobody wants to see that. I hate that. I block that. So I'm not going to do that on my site. But like I said, if you are a blogger, if you want to be a blogger and you want to make money by ads, do whatever works for you. And the coupon girls, that works because it makes sense to go to their site and look for, and then they'll have an ad for a Shutterfly deal. Well, that makes sense for them. It doesn't make sense for me. I'm a content evergreen lifestyle blogger. It doesn't make sense for my site. So selling, ads, sponsored posts. Sponsored posts are what you're going to want to work your way up to. Yes, yeah, simple, and I don't have anything against them. Like I said, I've done sidebar ads before, and it's fine, but just like right now, none of them went into, honestly, for companies, ads are not good. People are like me, they hate ads, and they block ads, and it actually isn't very good revenue for the companies anymore. And so I had a couple people, and they said that they didn't want to re-up, and I was like, no pressure, because I understand money. You're not making any money out of sidebar ads anymore. They're just not. That's why sponsored content is becoming such a thing, and why I love it. Because sponsored content is marketing that provides value, and I think that's just where we should go, because I love it. Because in my sponsored posts, I try really hard to bring my readers value. Like for example, I just did a sponsored post for Huggies Little Swimmers. And like I said in my other catch, a review, you can accept an item that you've never had before because you want to try it out and you give an honest opinion. Sponsored posts are companies that you already know, already love, and are happy. They're the ones you would tell your friends about. At the moms group that you go to, they're the ones that you're like, you guys, have you tried this? It's amazing. Or you guys, have you heard about Tom's? My word, their shoes are adorable, and for every pair of shoes you buy, they donate a pair to a kid in need. Amazing company. Amazing. So these are the brands. These are the brands. You're already marketing them, girls. You're already doing it. They're the ones that you're wearing, and people say, Nicole, your earrings are beautiful. Where did you get them? And I say, there's a Fair Trade Friday ministry out of Houston, and they have an Earring of the Month club. This is true, you guys. I'm actually telling you guys this. They have an Earring of the Month club, and I use my Christmas money to buy the subscription, and then every month they send me new earrings that are fair trade, made from women around the world, and they help 100% of their proceeds go. These are the companies you want to sponsor with. Yeah, this is for real too, you guys. We are that family. One of my favorite blogs ever. Kristen Welsh, I believe is her last name. She's amazing, you guys. She's a blog, like, when I grow up, I want to be her. I want to be Kristen when I grow up. She's my blogger. Also, if you want to be a blogger, you need to find bloggers that you want to be when you grow up. That's one of my best tips for you. That's how I only became a good blogger when I started running blog campaigns. Because then I was able to go around and see these other blogs and go, wow, my stuff is crap. I need to be that girl when I grow up. And I've been able to get a better blog design. I've been able to improve my photography. I've improved my writing. I've improved my recipes because Kevin and Amanda are amazing. And their recipes were like, whoa, they're getting like millions of pins on Pinterest. What are they doing? I need to figure out how to do that. You're so sweet, Adelina. Find who you want to be when you grow up. Mine are Kevin and Amanda. We are that family. Those are my two. These are the bloggers I want to be when I grow up. This is who I want to write like. I also love Peaceful Wife, and I also love To Love, Honor, and Vacuum. But those are bloggers I actually just read for me. They're both marriage bloggers, and I could never do a marriage blog because my husband would not want me to do a marriage blog. So just find your bloggers you want to be when you grow up, and read them. Get them in your email, read every single thing that they do, watch what they're doing, and figure out what has made them be epically successful, why they're getting paid to go to France, and take these amazing photos. Figure that out, and then start to do it. Don't copy, but be inspired. Be inspired and then make it your own. Sorry, I got totally sidetracked there. But that's really great advice if you want to be a blogger. You really, really, really need to do that. And now I get paid to look at awesome blogs because that's a different one. Yes, for business too. Anything. Find someone who inspires you. Not for jealousy, not for copycatting. Find somebody that they can be your mentor even if they're never your mentor. If you just look and see what they're doing and how they approach their life and their business and their writing and their photography, and then you go, okay, I get it now. And then you can compare it to your own, and then you can see where you need to work. Like, I still know my photography. That's, like, the main thing that I need to work on. I need to actually, sit down and take classes and figure out how to work my DSLR. Because I know from my thing, I've looked at my site, and I'm like, okay, I know I need to work on this, and I need to work on this, and I need to work on this. It's one reason I'm on Periscope. I knew I needed to get on Periscope. And I put it off for, a year. Because I was like, no, one more thing. But I love it. It's so much fun, you guys. So I'm so happy I finally did. So... hi, Julia. So we talked about selling things. We talked about ads. We talked about sponsored posts. For sponsored posts, a lot of times you'll have companies reach out to you, but that's mostly just going to be for review products. Sponsored posts, you're going to want to find networks that do sponsored posts. My favorite network is Social Fabric, but that's probably because 95% of my income came from them last year. So I'm a little bit biased to them, but I love them. And I love them because they're a community and because they help you learn. They have a whole university with free programs dedicated to making you a better blogger, because if you're a better blogger for them, then you're going to do better for the companies. I love them. I love them. And I've worked for them for almost 3 years as a campaign leader now, and I love everything. And the more I get to know about them, the more I love them. So there's my plug for Social Fabric. There's also Clever Girls. They're awesome. They don't like me as much. I get turned down from them a lot, but I have done some stuff from them. There's also, who else is there? Yes, Social Fabric. Yep. If you Google it, you'll pull them up. Adelina, who else is there? I've been so pigeonholed into Social Fabric lately, you guys. I'm there. That's how busy they're keeping me. That's how much money they're sending me. Is I haven't even had to deviate out of there. And yeah, okay, well, I do have, if you go to my So You Want to Be a Blogger group, I have a post in there, and it's this different blogger, and she lists out all of the different places that she makes money, and tells you, estimated payouts for how much to expect for each one. It's awesome. So on Facebook, search So You Want to Be a Blogger group, and it's a closed group, but I will add you. Like I said, I just closed it to keep the trolls and spammers out. I have all these resources in there, who to go to, where, and none of it's mine, because I decided to start doing this on here because I do a lifestyle blog, and blogging about blogging isn't a good fit for my site. But I have so much that I've learned by doing it the wrong way over the past 8 years. I wanted to share it somehow to help you other ladies, or even to direct you to bloggers who are blogging about blogging. So if you go on there, I can send you to the resources that I have there for you guys. And then, what else was I going to say? Also, blogging is amazing because I have gotten every job that I do now because of my blog. It's come through my blog. Like blogging campaigns, I am now leading blog campaigns because I was a blogger for them, and they hire from within, which is another reason I really love Social Fabric, is they hire from within. And I also run social media for small businesses. Me and my mom ran a company running social media channels for mom-invented businesses, and that was her main income last year before she went back to being a full-time journalist. Now she's a full-time journalist again, my mom is. But yeah, and we did that just because I got hooked up with this one lady who was in a mom inventor group, and then the mom inventors needed somebody to run her social media, and she said, Nicole, is this something you'd be interested in? And I said, yeah, I could totally do that, because I know all about social media from blogging. So I was able to I also ghost blog for a lot of their sites now, and so that's one of my jobs. I also do the campaign leading. I also blog. And then last year, like I said, I had another one. One of my first jobs was with Mommy Bag Marketing, but they kind of went a different direction this year. And so I'm just doing a contract stuff for them now. So I'm not actually on their list, so to say, anymore. But they were my first love because they gave me my first thing. So yeah, so many different ways to be. Oh yes, I almost forgot, guys. Affiliate links. That's another one. You can make money blogging with affiliate links. So what that is. Yes, it just opens up doors so many places that even if you never make money blogging, it could get you a job doing something else, So just do it. Just do it. Affiliate links. So this has also been something I've never been good at. And I know girls who have made I know one girl who was in our mom group, and when we all started off, and she has made over $100,000 a year blogging, guys. Crazy. And she does awesome with affiliates. I don't know, maybe it's because I suck at selling, and that's part of it, but I've just never done well with affiliate, and I've always been scared to try it. But some people do really well, and so that's basically so my only affiliate is Amazon, because I send people Amazon links all the time, so I'm I might as well get the 50-cent kickback from them. So affiliate links are when you sign up for an affiliate account, and then you give people the link. The company doesn't charge the person anymore, but they give you a kickback from the sale, which is awesome. So, I'm a affiliate with Amazon. So, whenever I'm talking about books or movies or whatever, I use my Amazon affiliate link, and then I get, an Amazon gift card every couple of months, which, that's awesome. We should have stock in Amazon. We are Prime members. We love our Amazon. weird. And then like my husband figured out like the joys of Amazon, and now he's kind of like, yeah. The UPS guy, I don't even get review stuff that more, but the UPS guy knows us by name and heart because we get Amazon so much. It's really bad. We love Amazon. But anyway, so I have an Amazon affiliate link, and then if somebody we have Amazon Prime. What's really nice, Adelina, too, about Amazon Prime is that if you use Amazon to order business stuff or to do it for a shop, then the Amazon Prime membership, you can use that as a, the Now app, same thing. I don't have that. I need to find out about this. I'm going to look into it. But one amazing thing, too, about blogging, if you make any money from it, then all of a sudden your cell phone's tax deductible, your new laptop is now tax deductible, your camera's tax deductible. Oh, I'll have to check and see if it's available in Texas. But, so, like, my virtual assistant didn't make a ton of money working for me last year, but she was able to have tax deductible stuff. And so that saved them a ton of money last year. And she was telling me that even though I wasn't able to pay her a ton, that she made more money working from me than she would have working full-time at the job she had before she had her baby. Because when you consider the childcare expenses and when you consider the tax deductible plus your take-home from whatever you're making blogging, it's probably more than you would make full-time working at an office job. And so, and I had to think about that for too, because since I only have a few people on here, I'm going to get real with you guys today. In my So You Want to Be a Blogger group, I also threw out this number just because I was like, so a lot of times people get uncomfortable when you talk money numbers, but when it comes to working from home, I feel like it's super valuable because it's like, how much can you make? How much is real? How much is like not an actual spam number? So in my So You Want to Be a Blogger group, I shared that I made $38,000 working from home last year. Working part-time. I never worked full-time last year. That, for me, is a lot, guys. I worked in an office job before I had kids, and that's way more than I made working full-time in an office. And I know that's no $70,000. I made six figures blogging, but that's real. And then also I sat down and I was like, okay, then I got to deduct all of our stuff. Like I got to deduct our Amazon Prime. I got to deduct our Sam's Club membership. I got to deduct both of my phones. I got to deduct our, so much stuff. And if you added the cost of childcare, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, if you added the cost of childcare on top of that, I'm pulling in like as much as somebody who is making $70,000 a year, if we want to be honest about it. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Because of blogging, my husband was able to leave the military that wasn't a good fit for him and go back to college. And it hasn't been easy, and we've lived with my in-laws. And so I'm just being honest with you guys. But because of this, we're able to give our family the future that we wanted, and we're going to be able to live our dreams. And also because of my income, because I've been doing the same thing for 5 years, we just got pre-approved for a home loan because of my income and our credit. From home, blogging, doing amazing job things. So, yeah, and maybe that won't be the case for everybody, but if you're interested in it, just do it. What do you have to lose? Honestly, you put a couple cute little posts out there, and it does, just do it. Just do it. So, that's how you can make money blogging. And if you have any questions, you can ask me here, or you can ask me in my group. That's like what I have it there for. Like I said, I'm not making anything off this. I just wanted to clarify for my girls who are working for me, and just help you guys out too, and just let you know, because a lot of people are like, how would you make money blogging? So hopefully that explained it. Hopefully it makes a little more sense now. Yeah. I'm going to go eat my lunch. My soup is probably very cold. I always say that I'm not going to talk a lot, and then I just get all sorts of rambly, you guys. But this is what I'm like in real life, so it happens. Anyways, and then I have to get back to work because I have some, blog campaign stuff that I really got to wrap up today. So, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. And have a wonderful, beautiful day. I'm going to try to get all my work done today so I don't have to work tomorrow because my hubby is love language of quality time. And I have not been keeping his tank full, girls. I really need to do that. So I'm going to try real hard to do that today. I got to go work on my new desktop. I'm so excited. It's so big and pretty. Yeah, you guys have a beautiful Saturday, and I'll talk to you soon and do another. Yeah, actually my goal my goal is to actually start doing a Sabbath. Like, God kind of convicted me about that. How, like, that's one thing about working from home, you guys. It's so easy to never stop working. But even if it's just an hour a day, if you don't take a day off, you're going to be burnt out. And I've reached that wall lately, and it's not fun, and it's not good, and it's not pretty. And God just really convicted me about that I need to start taking a Sabbath. So my goal, and which is going to be really super hard because my husband is about to graduate and he's job hunting and nothing has happened yet. And so now I feel like I have all this pressure on me to be like the provider when the GI Bill income stops coming in, and crazy. But God just convicted me that I need to not stop volunteering. One thing too that's amazing about blogging is I volunteer 1 day a week from 10 to 2, and that's not something I could do with any other job. And I'm able to go eat lunch with my daughter at school once a week, and I'm able to go run with her on Fridays, and it's all that. But he's really convicted me lately that if I don't have time to spend time, and if I don't have time to take 1 day off, like for a Sabbath, that I'm too busy and I need to stop, and then I'm just slipping into the mode of not trusting him, which I talked about in my other scope about not hoarding and blessing. I talked about that, how I really struggle with trusting God, and I feel like I just need to do it because it's like, I know intellectually that he's got it, but then in my heart it's like, anyways, so tomorrow, taking a day off for the first time in forever. It's going to be wonderful. But yeah, have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you all on Monday. Bye, ladies. Oh, and I always try to, like, stop it, and then, there we go. Okay, bye-bye, for real.